Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss these two limits, right? And here we'll find out the direct value of these two limits by using a direct result, right? And our result, it depends on this limit, right? That is limit n tends to infinity, and we have 1 plus lambda over n uh, raised to n is equal to e raised to lambda, right? So we know that this is a very important limit, and these two results or these two limits can be evaluated by making use of this formula, right? But here we are not going to uh, take up the usual method of solving these two limits. Rather we'll make use of the direct formula. So whenever we have to find the values of these type of limits, we usually make use of this result, right? Suppose we have the limit x tends to infinity, and we have the form x plus p divided by x plus q raised to x, right? And here x tends to infinity, and we have p and q are the two real numbers, right? So the direct value of this type of limit can be written as e raised to p minus q. So we'll make use of this result to evaluate these two limits. So if we closely observe these two limits, then this limit is similar to this one. Similarly, this limit is also similar to this one, right? So if we compare this limit with this one, then the value of p is 4, and the value of q is equal to -1, right? So the direct value of this limit is given by e raised to p minus q. So we have p as 4, then we have q as -1. So this is e raised to 4 plus 1, that is e raised to 5, right? Now similarly, if we compare this limit with this one, then the value of p is equal to square root of 2, and the value of q is equal to minus square root of 2, right? So the direct value of this limit is e raised to p minus q. So p is root 2 minus, here we have minus square root of 2. So this is e raised to root 2 plus root 2, and this is e raised to 2 times square root of 2, right? So the value of this limit is e raised to 2 times square root of 2. The value of this limit is e raised to 5, right? So this is how, by making use of this result, we can find out the values of these type of limits. And remember, this result can be derived by making use of this result, right?